Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Mark Mosey Show podcast. As we're always broadcasting from the Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Take back control of your life. Yes, call them today. It's Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Now, right now, you can see I'm not alone. I got two great people here in the local community to talk about a great nonprofit that helps out everyone here, especially in Brevard. I got Phillip Henry. I got Marina Martinez. I've known Marina for a long time. I'm a former FIT student. She was a cheerleader, and her husband was a great guy. So there's much we got to discuss today. So we'll start with Marina. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you? Nice to be back on your show.
Yeah, I know. You were on, that's probably before the pandemic, right? Yeah, maybe
2016.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And I know you do great things here in the community. Phillip, how are you doing today?
Great. Just getting my morning started. Glad to be here.
I appreciate it. Well, we're here to talk about, and I have all my notes here, Martinez Gym, which does a great job, and especially the nonprofit Standing in Your Corner. And we got to talk about it today. So let's start with Martinez Gym. I know this is about your husband, Marina. Tell us about everything you guys do there.
Yeah, so definitely. Well, actually, this all started with my husband, Daniel. He was an attorney, but in his free time, he did like to coach boxing, especially for the Special Olympics. We were partnered with another local nonprofit at the time, and he would bring them in every day, train them, and he just really believed that boxing wasn't just about fighting. It was about self-discipline, having confidence, and knowing your self-worth. And then after he passed, I just couldn't let it go. I knew that this was more than him. It was something that the community really needed. So I continued and opened up Martinez Gym and switched it from a law firm. And now we're back open, giving the community a place to come in and train and make friends and just have a safe space.
Yeah, when I went to the website, so I love, it says boxing. I think you could be 6 years old to how far up you can be 100. What is it?
Exactly. Doesn't matter. You can come in whenever, any age.
Yeah. So if you want more information, right, if you want to sign up for lessons, all that stuff, how can you do that, Marina?
Yeah. So you can pop in the gym. We're open at 5 o'clock. You can come in, check it out. Your first class is always free. You can call, you can schedule a time to come in. It's pretty flexible.
Okay. I like that. Now here's the key. The nonprofit. I know it says Phillip Henry. He's on the board. Phillip, before we get into it, what was your relationship? Because I knew you knew Daniel. What was that like?
So Dan and I met in a middle school hallway in 8th grade in Palm Coast, Florida. And we've been very, very good friends ever since. Dan and I went to high school. We went to UCF together. And we've just always been extremely close.
Tell us about the nonprofit then.
Yeah, so Standing in Your Corner is a 501c3. It's situated at the Martinez Gym right now. And Standing in Your Corner is furthering Dan's dream on empowering adolescents here in Brevard County through mentorship, fitness, fostering resilience, and personal growth. And we do that through teaching boxing.
That is awesome. Phillip, did you box as well? That's the question.
No. When we were kids, so Dan, coming from New Jersey, had taken boxing lessons quite a bit, and his father was a decent boxer. So it's kind of funny as kids, Dan always knew all these tricks to sort of knock us out. But I never took it up. But I followed Dan from, even as an attorney, he was still an amateur boxer. He boxed in a lot of events locally, so I was always the one in the corner. Got a really good opportunity to meet Marina when they first started dating, and she was always with them. So I love watching boxing on TV, but I'm not a good boxer.
All right, here's the thing then, Phillip. Do you and me have to take a class then at Martinez?
Oh, yeah.
Gym? We know.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Definitely take a class.
And then Marina could be in the corner cheering us on, but also doing this at the same time. Is that what it is?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is. All right. So, Phillip, why was it important for you to team up with Marina for this, to make something like this happen then?
So this is something that Dan's been talking about for a while, was to officially set up a nonprofit. A part of his law firm, he had a pretty large space where he housed a boxing ring, weights, And for years, he had the connection, like Marina said, with the Special Olympic group of teens and adults with special needs or physical needs. And that's something that Dan has always been pushing for. So after his death, we had the space, we had all this equipment, we had some people in the community that were willing to help, and it made sense to move forward. I'm in Orlando, and I work with a lot of nonprofits locally. So that's a skill that I had on how to set it up legally, how to set up the apparatus to start fundraising, how to get the word out in the community. And Marina really is bringing in the passion and her connections within Brevard County.
Okay, so I'll go back to Marina here, and I appreciate you both coming on. All right. What are some of the events you've done in the past year to try to raise awareness and money for the nonprofit then?
Yeah, so we have done our Martinez Gym Free Fall Fest. It used to be the Martinez Law Free Fall Fest. This year was a huge turnout. We had over 1,500 people come. Cisco donated hundreds of pumpkins. We had free food, free entertainment, free apple cider drinks. It was a huge community event to just raise awareness that there is a gym there. We do offer a bunch of free programs, and the end goal is just get people in there.
Okay, that was the fall one, all right? And I just want everyone to know, Marina loves Halloween, okay? She's all in on it, all right? She is. So the fact that she steps up like this, you are a gamer for doing that, right? And then did you have like just want to make sure, did you have a turkey drive as well around Thanksgiving?
We did. We gave out 150 turkeys. It was on people just came in if they needed it, gave them, they checked out the gym, gave out some cards, and a bunch of kids took some boxing lessons while their parents were up talking with us.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on the spot for both of you guys, all right? That was last year. What's coming up? Do you have anything coming up this summer, or are we going to go back to the fall event? What's going on?
So some of the programs that we're looking to spearhead now is a veterans boxing program, veterans suffering from PTSD or any other mental health impairments. So we have a coach. We're looking for more volunteers. We are looking for a connection with Ruben Saldana. He runs a program here in Orlando called Gloves Up, Guns Down, where he's taking kids out of the community and also teaching them the skills of boxing. It's a great program here in Orlando. Dan also was donating to that program here in Orlando. So that's something that he was looking to continue. The Alliance for Neighborhood Restoration in Brevard County, that's run by Dolores McLaughlin. Mark, you probably know this being so involved in sports, but PAL, used to be a big thing, Police Athletic League. So some of that funding has gone down. So we're saying, hey, we have a space here. So we're hoping that some of the old PAL affiliates, we could reconnect and maybe they could use the space here. And Ways for Life with Pamela Bress, that's another Brevard County, well-established, well-run nonprofit. They're helping at-risk teens pretty much get them out of the high school environment and back into college or into a working environment. So we're hoping to partner with them. And then last, To Write Love on Her Arms, which is headquartered there in Brevard. That's a nationwide nonprofit that focusing on providing mental health awareness to the community. So again, that's just a couple partnerships that we're looking to have to create some of the programs that we already are conducting here in Brevard.
You know what I love about that answer? It's like you're a coach. You hit it all. You're like, here's all the goals. Here we go. We're not messing around with that. It's a great answer. So Marina, then, where would you like to go with this? I know Phillip just said, here's the goal, but I know personally for you, this means everything, the world. Where do you want to take this moving forward?
Yeah, the end goal is for it to be a free gym for everybody that's open 5 to 7 days a week from morning to nighttime, and offer a variety of classes and have it be just completely free. It doesn't matter. You can come in, you can box, you can make friends, you can get fit, you can get healthy, improve your mental health. That's my end goal for this gym.
Have you, okay, I swear I saw this. Did you put on a boxing event there, or was it so? I know you've helped out with some different promotions. What have you done, Marina?
We used to help out with a bunch of promotions. We haven't done any recently, though.
Okay. All right. Now, Phillip, both of you guys, you got my wheels spinning here. Right now, I'm starting to think we need to work on some type of event then. All right. We need to put on something big like that, because I get boxing promotions that come to me asking about the area, Orlando. Hey, what do you guys got for events? All right. All right. Thank you for that answer. All right. We will work on this moving forward. Okay. So, Marina, have you got in the ring in honor of Daniel? Have you boxed anyone before?
Oh, no. But I did take a class with the coach one time. And I give people credit that can box. That is hard. It is extremely difficult. So.
You are tougher. Okay. The fact you actually got in there, you are tougher than Phillip and I. That's what I've learned today. Okay. You've done this. Okay. So before I let you go, and I'm going to get you guys on again. All right. What is the website, Marina, for Martinez Gym? How can we get all the info? The floor is yours.
So the website for the gym is martinezgym.fit, F-I-T.
Okay.
And then
go on.
And the nonprofit website is standinginyourcorner.org.
And where is the gym located at?
The gym is located in Jupiter and Palm Bay at 3565 Jupiter Boulevard, Southeast Palm Bay. Okay. We're right next to Henry's Cuban Cafe.
You can't miss it. You can't. So, Phillip, all right, I appreciate you coming on. I know you're busy, man. Marina, I know you're a nonstop, all right, superhero running around town. So I appreciate it as well. Thank you so much for coming on. I will link everything, and I hope I can get you on again sometime. All right.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you so much.